Travel more, own less, don't build a life that eventually becomes too heavy to carry. When I first heard that, it sounded almost too simple to matter. The kind of line you nod at and then you kind of forget about it. But life is a way of returning ideas to you with weight that you didn't notice before it, because there are different kinds of heaviness in life. Not just what you can carry in your hands, but what you carry in your mind as well. The commitments that you cannot easily step away from, the financial responsibilities that quietly shape your choices, the routines you stay in because leaving would cost too much, the possessions that require upkeep, attention, and mental space, the life you build that slowly starts managing you back. And most of the time, you don't feel it happening. It accumulates quietly until something interrupts the pattern. Illness does that. Grief does that. Burnout does that. Not always in dramatic ways. Sometimes it's just a moment where you realize how fragile time actually is. And in those moments, priorities don't just shift, they collapse into something much more simpler. No one is thinking about more things or better things or bigger things. People think about time. Time spent rushing, time they didn't notice passing, time they assumed would always be there. Because when life becomes uncertain, clarity becomes very sharp. And suddenly, what matters most is not what you owned, but what you actually lived. Now, as someone who carries a full life, work, responsibilities, motherhood, emotional load, constant mental planning, I think differently about what I add into my world, because even love has weight. Even good things come with responsibility. So I've started asking a quieter question. Does this expand my life or quietly restrict it? And I don't think this is really about minimalism. It's about honesty, about admitting that we often underestimate how much energy life takes just to maintain. We think we have more time than we do, more energy than we do, more space than we do. But time is a way of correcting that illusion. And when it does, you don't usually wish for more things. You wish for more room, more stillness, more presence, more moments where you actually felt instead of rushed through. Because in the end, life rarely feels heavy because of what we didn't own. It feels heavy because we didn't leave enough space to live while we were building it. I hope this message serves you well.